Hi friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back for more Pinkfresh Studio inspiration. Today I'm using the delightful Noteworthy collection and I'm starting with this sweet pattern paper called All the Goodness. You can see I've got myself a little teapot template there, just one that I quickly drew up on my sketch pad. It wasn't anything fancy, it's very crude, but look at that, it serves the purpose really well. And I'm just going to back it with some white cardstock and trim it, along the edges, just to give it a little bit more pop and so you can see it a little more clearly when I add it to my pattern paper base. So really simple idea, inspired by all those really sweet teacups and the watering can with the florals coming out of it that was in the ephemera pack. So taking inspiration from that, and of course that sweet photo of my two darlings in the spring. So base paper is right now, and I know there's a fantastic cut apart sheet on the back, but the blue grid is just perfect for my busy page today because it's soft and it's subtle, and I think I need it because I've got lots of florals coming. So so using the B side of right now and just playing around with the idea of my photo being on the center of the teapot, and adding in all those lovely florals. The white one there is just a stencil of mine. I was thinking of stenciling and cutting out from pattern paper some more leaves and foliage. And then I remembered that we have this gorgeous pattern paper called Enchanted Blooms. And they are enchanting, aren't they? And yeah, I do. I sit in fussy cut. Only that small section because I got plenty out of that. But there you go. I've gone and fussy cut them so I can get rid of that now. And look, just perfect. So I've used some mixed embellishment pieces. I'll use some puffy stickers as well. But generally there's lots of die cuts there and the fussy cut Enchanted Blooms to make my sort of full exploding floral teapot effect. And I love how that looks. It's really, really cute. I've got some birdie die cuts and a mixed embellishment piece there as well. But yeah, that's generally my plan of where I'm thinking of taking my layout. I've got a piece at the bottom of my teapot as well. I liked the idea of having, how that little stand, that sort of base part where it's a bit flatter, and that particular piece, that die cut, it's the same pattern as the Enchanted Bloom, so I thought it would just tie in beautifully and just balance the top to the base. And so that's pretty much my logic on what I'm thinking of. But of course, I'm going to add a bit more to it and build up from there. But that was my idea, that was my plan. And look, I'm really happy that I love the mixed embellishment birdie coming out the spout of the teapot. I think that's a really cute touch. So all the spring things, of course. Very spring, very pretty, very floral, and right up my alley, really. So I'm going to start with what I've already got in place, or start putting it into place. And as I was going to glue this down, I realized I wanted to have a bit of dimension. I didn't want to take the focus off the teapot though. So I decided to glue down the spout and the handle, but I do foam mount the central pot. So that just sort of helps to, make the center of the pot that real focal point. And that's really important to me because of course that's where my photo will be positioned. So that's why I've done it that way. I do want a little bit more of that blossom effect happening around the florals, and so it's not so gappy. So I'm going to use our beautiful liquid watercolors for that. And you can see I've got all three gorgeous colors there: bubblegum, lavender, and the yellow. I think it's called sunshine yellow. It could be saffron yellow. Forgive me. I will have it in the description box below. I should know this by now. But my memory's playing tricks on me because it's late at night when I'm recording. It's the only time my children are quiet enough for me to record. But yes, I will have that, all the details of the liquid watercolors in the description box below. I'm going to use that beautiful puffy sticker frame for my photo. And once I trim this out, look at how stunning that is. And the yellow really pops against that beautiful, beautiful pattern paper base. So look, I'm really happy with how that looks. There's that little base piece I was talking about before, and I think I'll tuck it under because that's, look, it's really starting to look like a little teapot now, isn't it? It's made such a difference having that dimension through the center and nowhere else. I think that was a good decision. yeah, see, over the top just doesn't work for me now. So I'll get that in place. I haven't actually stuck my photo down yet though. I'll leave that loose for a while because I think I was a bit undecided at first if I wanted to add anything else to the teapot. But I knew I definitely wanted the florals in, so I'll go ahead and yeah, start putting all those florals into place. And of course those little birdies as well, because it's all the spring things. So here come all those die cuts. I'm probably going to speed this up a little bit for you though, because we've sort of seen me arrange and put these into place. So they're all sitting there now ready. I'm going to add in a cardstock sticker. This one says Bloom and Grow, and I'm putting that over the other piece so that we get more of that layering happening. I loved the bunting. There's a puffy sticker bunting and then there's a mixed embellishment bunting, and I'm going to use both in my teapot today to embellish and decorate it. But in the interim, of course, I need to start sticking down all those florals, adding in some that are puffy sticker ones, adding in some from the mixed embellishments. The one through the center there says You Shine, and that's from the mixed embellishments. And I love the mixed embellishments because they're layered, and that just adds that little pop of dimension again that's really soft and subtle, but just adds that extra, and I think it makes all the difference. So I do like to leave a lot of my florals sort of loose or supported by some foam tape, so again that little bit of soft dimension happening, so everything sort of looks like it's multi-layered, and yeah, looking very, very cool, very pretty. I'm actually really happy with how this looks. So here's a look at it so far, and look, it's pretty cool. I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. But, you know, I left it for a bit and decided to come back at night and add in, yeah, just a bit more. So a few more of the puffy stickers in the florals. I think that was important. We just needed to add just that little bit more. And a few more bits and pieces. So more mixed embellishments. Here's that other one that's the bunting that matches, and it says Together on it as well. And I loved that. But you'll see I change it in a little while. So keep an eye on that one. Another cute little birdie. This one is yellow, and it's of course with the yellow trim on their photo frame. I thought it was the perfect one to add to my two cute little birdies. So in they go. I've got the buttons going on. I've got enamel dots coming, playing with some cardstock stickers. Lots of enamel dots. They sort of flatter with the other watercolor splatters that I've got. And thinking about titles as well, because that's always really important, isn't it? So going to follow around the spout to begin with, and my title's going to read, if I can speed it up a little, Every Day, or to start with it's going to say Every Day. Everyday Happiness in Full Bloom. So there's the first part, and then I decide, yeah, remember I said what should I do here? I pull off the Together, and I'm going to pop that with foam tape right by that little sweet little birdie and under my photo frame. So it's Together, Bloom and Grow. And then I snip all that white section off, so I've just got the nice clear, oh there's nothing really. It'll match the other side of the bunting that was in the puffy sticker. Yeah, see, I got rid of that white, and doesn't that look better? Much better. So sometimes your embellishments, you just need to you know, just mix them up a little bit and just edit them a little bit so they better suit your needs. So yeah, that's what I did over there. More of those gorgeous mixed embellishments, those epoxy enamel dots. I do like these because they've got gorgeous little prints on them, and yeah, they're very sweet. And but I love enamel dots too. Maybe I'll add a few more of them as well. Beautiful. On they go. And I like the pale blue against that lovely, it's a really deep pink, isn't it? It's a winey kind of pink, but it is a pink. It's very pretty. It's a lovely deep colour. Beautiful for spring. And do I go back to finishing my title now? Because I tossed and turned for a while about my title. I originally wanted Everyday Happiness. I also wanted something about Bloom and Grow, and I thought I'd covered it with the base at the bottom, but I wasn't happy with the shortness, you know, with the way it had finished on the handle, and I felt like it needed that a little bit more. So I do come in and add to it. But first, you know, I'm going to think about it for a while, and yeah, I think in the end it had to happen. So happiness, everyday happiness in full bloom. And I think that it just finishes it perfectly. And Yeah, sometimes you do need a bigger title. So I'm just wrapping my title around the handle, and that's pretty much my layout today. So thanks so much for watching. I've got lots of gorgeous photos coming for you now. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Spring is definitely in the air with our new Noteworthy collection. Don't forget to press those like and subscribe buttons and all that jazz. And thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful, happy arty days. Bye.